All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is RJ Martinez, and we're gonna break down online business ideas after lockdown, right? So, number one of the first things that I started making content on was merch by Amazon, right? Merch by Amazon is a big opportunity, and all these opportunities, they're gonna have links down below in the description to where you guys can sign up and get all the good information and all that fun stuff, right? So one of the first things that turned me on to Merch by Amazon when I first started doing it was you can upload a design to a product, right? And you don't have to take care of customer service, and you don't have to worry about talking to customers, okay? That seems kind of like a little bit of a lazy way, but it worked. It worked, right? And it's made me a consistent income every single month, right? And that's really cool. So I think that with Merch by Amazon, there's a big opportunity right there for you. You don't have to deal with customer service. You can take advantage of all the new products that they have on there. So as far as they have standard t-shirts, premium t-shirts, V-necks, tank tops, long sleeves, sweatshirts, pullover hoodies, zip up hoodies, and pop sockets, and now they just released cell phone cases. Dude, that's big, like, 'cause you have so many products, so much opportunity to put a design that you create, and then you toss it on a product to help you make sales, right? Or to help you make a royalty, so you get a royalty commission from that. That is really, really huge, because all you're doing is thinking of a niche, creating a design for that niche, putting it on a product, uploading it to there, and then the customer purchases it. Amazon takes care of the customer service, the shipping, and all that cool stuff, and you just collect your royalty from that product when it's sold. So you can see like how big that is, right? And I've sold over 150K and on royalties all time, and I've been doing it for about, I think it's about 4 years, I believe it is. So there's opportunity, there's money to be made right there. So if you guys haven't checked that one out, and also too, there's just it's coming more of a there's a lot more competition from when it first started, but it seems to be more of a, you have to run ads now, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a heads up and an inside scoop. It's more of a, let's run some ads to your product to get more eyes on it, and it makes sense, right? Because it makes sense for Amazon as a platform. If you're gonna leverage their audience, you know what I mean, you might as well spend some money on some ads to get some sales and stuff like that. So in order for you to get a head start in your niche and your competition, or whatever you want to call it, you have to run ads. And you don't have to, but to give you a head start, running ads seems like it's the way to go. And also, when you're going into a niche with very little competition, is very key to help you make your first sale. Very, very, very important. All right, so the next thing on my list is the number 2 thing on my list is going to be KDP. Now, this, guys, I've been working on it really hard. I have a few bestsellers when it comes to coloring books, and it's pretty awesome, really, really cool. And this is the same exact thing. You don't have to worry about customer service. You don't have to worry about the product. You don't have to worry about storing the product or none of that stuff. It's you upload to KDP and it becomes live on Amazon, right? And your goal is to make a book that people want. It's literally that easy, right? It sounds easy, but it's a little bit challenge with yourself, because you have to learn it, research it, and all that fun stuff. But understanding that you don't have to have tons of boxes in your house or any of that stuff, it makes all the difference when it comes to all that, because you don't have to deal with the customer service, like I said. But the thing is to have a product that people want, right? So have a good book that people want. For me, for example, is like, I'll create a coloring book, right? Or even log books, right? Or something that people want, some type of book that people want and that they enjoy, that will make a purchase, right? It makes it easier. Like literally the other day, I published a book, and 4 days later, I published 3 books, and 4 days later, out of two out of those 3 made sales, and that's really awesome, right? It's just as I get better and stuff like that, you learn the customers, you learn the niche, and your goal is to be the best in that niche and dominate it, right? So that's really cool, really awesome. I do have some free stuff down below for you guys, some free interiors to get started with, and the thing is, with these interiors, you want to make them your own, right? If you make these interiors your own, it creates less competition for yourself. And I know, like, a lot of people do, what they do is take the ready to upload files and just upload them and create the cover. Yeah, you can make a few sales, but you're not gonna stand out, right? I don't see it as a long-term play. I see it as a quick money grab. And me personally, I'd rather you create a book that will make you like thousands and thousands of dollars, right? So that's really cool. Now with KDP, there's different types of books that you can do, right? So there's coloring books, there's like low and no content books, so like log books, lined journals, stuff like that. I really don't recommend those too much unless you understand what you're doing. You have a really good idea of how to do the lined journals. High content books, now those are more like novels and stuff like that. Recipe books, like cookbooks, stuff like that. There's a lot you can do on KDP, right? KDP is a huge opportunity right now, very big. There's a lot you can do. There's so many niches, right? You can do so many things on there. So if you really pay attention and you think about it, you're like, dude, like there's crazy stuff on there that sells when it comes to books. When it comes to books, there's crazy, funny things that sell on there. And it's your job, right, is to research and see what you can do. If you're an artist or you can draw, dude, it's like there's so much opportunity for you right there. I would definitely take advantage of that. Definitely take advantage. And also, too, the most important thing is, like I said, being unique and different creates less competition for you and me, and we both make money. Because, like, I'm talking about this because I know from experience, right? So I just want you guys to pay attention to that when you go into there. If you decide to go into KDP, I want you guys to understand that it's something that you can do, but you just have to be unique and different, right? And that's gonna create less competition for yourself. All right, number 3 is going to be Etsy, right? Etsy is huge right now. Like a lot of people, it seems like a lot of people are getting tired of Amazon and they wanna go over and support like the small businesses on Etsy, right? A lot of people went over. Etsy allowed people to do like print on demand products on there too now. So I know that there's a few people on there that are crushing it with like selling masks, right? Their shirts, right? Even like handmade stuff as far as like jewelry and all that other crazy stuff, right? Yeah, so Etsy is just a whole different level over there, right? But it's really cool because if you enjoy talking to people, right? Like me personally, myself, I enjoy talking to people. I love meeting new people and talking to people and helping people. And then also too, you're always you can never satisfy everyone, right? So what happens is you're gonna get a lot of customers, right? And people messaging you and stuff like that. So you gotta be ready for the customer service, okay? This is one of the most challenging things that I see a lot of people have is they get overwhelmed with a lot of customer service, people messaging them because they have a design that takes off and blows up or something like that, right? Or they have one product on their store that just does really well, and that's really cool. That's awesome. That's really good. But you just got to be ready because the messages will come. Boom, 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 and that is totally normal. Okay, and I don't want you guys to be like, oh, dude, I'm overwhelmed, right? When you get there, right? So if you're watching this video and you're interested in doing Etsy, do it. It's very fun. There's a few things like learning the algorithm on Etsy is probably one of the most easiest platforms to learn, and it's fun though because it's really enjoyable, right? You learn how to rank a product on Etsy. You're gonna get a lot of traffic to your store, right? And then next thing you know it, here come all the sales, but then here comes all the customer service too. It's not no set it and forget it type of business. You just have to be ready when it comes to that. So sometimes you do get some angry customers, and that is totally normal, right? Understand that, but it comes with it, right? It comes with the territory, so you have to understand that. Etsy is really fun, really cool to learn, and a money-making platform. All right, so the number 4, right? Number 4 would be selling masks. Right now, okay, selling masks, you can dominate this, right? When it comes to anything, right? Selling masks, right, online. If you're using Facebook ads to drive traffic to your website, or if you're using any type of outside traffic, any type of social media platform to drive traffic to your website, Instagram shout outs, whatever the heck you want to call it, you name it, and selling masks on platform like Etsy, right? I know there's a few. If you guys haven't checked out one of my videos, I have it up here in the ad, the little thing right here. Selling masks on Etsy, you can crush it on there with selling masks, right? Also to be doing B2B business, right? If I've been going to like the local grocery stores or a local restaurant, right? They require you to wear a mask now. But most of the people that I've been looking at them and stuff with them wearing their masks, and they don't have like their business logo on there. So there's an opportunity right there too as well. Okay, even just like with the signs like on the window, stuff like that, there's an opportunity right there too as well. Okay, selling like before you enter, you have to wear a mask, right? You see that in restaurants, buildings, any of that out there. Okay, there's an opportunity right there. But selling masks are like a big thing right now. Everywhere you go, you have people wearing masks, and that's a good thing too. But where there's a demand, like there's always an opportunity right there too. So you just have to understand that. So really, really crucial that you understand that, and then hopefully there's an opportunity or something, an idea that pops up into your head right now or your brain, and you take advantage of that and create an opportunity for yourself, right? All right, number 5, okay. The fifth and final one is going to be selling on Amazon, okay? Selling on Amazon.com, okay? This is really big right now because I know a lot of people right now that are crushing it with FBA. They're doing crazy numbers, right? They're considered right now Q4, right? And they're excited to go into Q5 because the numbers I've seen, people are posting like they're on track to do over $3 million in sales, $4 million in sales. People are just crushing it, man. And that's really cool. It's really awesome because it's like that people are staying at home and they're ordering online more than ever right now. And people that never even knew about ordering online are ordering online right now. Because you always have those one people, like there's a certain amount of people that don't like to order online because they think it's a scam or whatever it is, right? And that's perfectly fine. Everyone, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own point of view, and I respect that. But now they're ordering online and they're figuring out how easy it is. So it's like convenient for them to open their phone, order something, and boom, it's at their house the next day. Amazon spoiled a lot of people with next day shipping during these times, or even 2-day shipping, 3-day shipping, or whatever it is, right? And that's really cool. There's an opportunity right there. So selling on Amazon.com, and here's a few ideas of like how would you do that, right? So you can do drop shipping, right? You can do a little bit of drop shipping on there. These are some of the ideas, and these are completely different topics, right? You can do from drop shipping on Amazon.com. You can do private label, right? You can do print on demand. You can do retail arbitrage, and you can do online arbitrage. So there's a lot you can do right there. And basically what you're doing is buying something at a low cost, and you're flipping it for something like a higher price point on Amazon.com, and people are buying it like crazy, right? And you have to make sure there's a BSR, consistent BSR, or the BSR is already low already, and you want to make sure that you're not competing with Amazon.com because that's a powerhouse, right? You don't want to compete with them. They have billions of dollars. You don't want to compete with Amazon.com. You'd rather compete with another third-party seller, and that's how you sell on Amazon.com. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to learn more about Merch by Amazon or KDP, check out these videos right here. Peace.